Is ice bathing good for recovery? This is my own footage from the Wim Hof experience 5 years ago in New York City. There was a lot of chanting. People have made some wild claims on the internet in terms of the benefits of ice bathing, that it improves your immune system, cures depression, enhances circulation, increases libido, burns calories, reduces stress, improves your credit score, mows the lawn, takes the kids to school. All that from an ice bath. Let's talk about what the research says. Now, to be fair, the research on ice bathing is all over the board. There's a variety of research that shows ice bathing can reduce muscle damage. There's also research that shows ice bathing is no more beneficial than active recovery. The most interesting research to me involves brown adipose tissue or beige adipose tissue, which is the browning of white adipocytes. This seems to enhance glucose metabolism and insulin sensitivity and may have a therapeutic benefit, particularly for people with type 2 diabetes. The research is young, we still have a lot to learn. This was also really interesting to me. They had subjects work out and they put one leg in an ice bath and one leg in moderately warm water. And they took muscle biopsies and they found that the ice bath leg had impaired muscle protein synthesis. I don't think this means we should avoid cold water immersion, but if you are a strength or hypertrophy athlete, you might consider moving it outside your post-workout window. This very recently published systematic review on cold water immersion said basically that there's increased scientific support for the health benefits of cold water immersion, but we have a lot to learn about the immune response, about insulin and glucose, like we just talked about, and the mental health benefits, all of which are promising, but the jury's still out on a lot of these purported benefits. I enjoy ice bathing. I feel fantastic afterwards. I'm pretty well convinced that we benefit from putting ourselves in uncomfortable situations and that cold water immersion can increase our tolerance to stress, which is a good thing. I would remind you that in the hierarchy of recovery, nutrition and sleep are king and queen. Cold water immersion is much further down that list. Just make sure you're worried about the big rocks before you focus on the pebbles. Would I recommend it? Yeah, especially if you enjoy it. I think it makes the most sense practically and physiologically to do cold water immersion on its separate off rest day, maybe on the weekends. You can make it a social thing. And if you don't enjoy cold plunging, it's all good. You've got plenty of other options. You can do walks or an easy bike ride, maybe some soft tissue work or some active end range mobility work, all of which are going to have their own recovery benefits. I'm curious if you use ice bathing, what kind of protocol you found to be effective. Hey, I appreciate you getting strong with science today. I'll talk to you soon.